Some money bet, boy. Give me that cash. Easy money today. I want to thank you first for clicking on this video, whether it be sports betting, listening to our late gambling nights stories, or educational stories. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Money Pot Betting channel. If you could, hit the subscribe button, support us as we support you. Enjoy the show. Let's go to Ohio State and Northwestern. All right, big mismatch in this game. Ohio State coming off a pretty solid win. Was it 40-0 or 48-0 versus Purdue? And then they come along and you get Northwestern. Kind of same deal here, right? And I think Ohio State, I mean, a lot of people, the quorum against Ohio State, they're not as good as, we thought they were, but they continue to win in a way that, we think they should be winning. And I mean, the line is telling you at -28 going to Northwestern at Wrigley Field. Not an easy place to win last year. It only won 21-7, and they had everybody last year. But I think with this game here, I think it's going to be tough for Northwestern to even score here. When you look at their team stat numbers, right? One of the worst offenses in the league, only averaging 297 yards per game. That's good for 244th. Bad passing team, 176, 112, only averaging 19.2 points, and only getting percent third down on 29% of the time. So when you look at that, it's just like, man, and Northwestern's always been right there, led by their defense. Not too bad from a passing yards standpoint. 205th, only giving up 241 yards, but really good in the defensive line, 31st in the nation, only giving up 108. So we got some good tells of what this team is. But they really haven't faced anybody like Ohio State. You could say maybe Wisconsin or Indiana, but when you look at the teams, when the talent level rises against Northwestern, unfortunately, they don't do too well. And these were games at home. At Wisconsin, they lost 23-3 versus Indiana, 41. They put up some points in that game. Pretty good fight. Indiana had to came back at the end there, but they still lost 41-24. And typical Big Ten football. So I know that the look ahead for Michigan State is here too for Ohio State. Indiana. Michigan's the last game. There's a look ahead spot here. So that's where you could see Ohio State kind of falling off. But we've already seen that, right? We've already seen that with Ryan Day talking about that before in his press conference and having these guys play tough Ohio State football, which is kind of what this team has kind of become. Well, Howard doing a hell of a job in his last couple of games, kind of getting hot here. He's got eight touchdowns to 2 picks in the last 3 games. So, it's all Ohio State right here for me. But I like Ohio State here first half. Give me Ohio State first half -16.5. I'm not sure Northwestern even scores in the first half. And you can see that, right? Only 2.5 points as they're over and under in the first half. Total points is 23.5. So even if they score 3, there's about 20 points out there, right, for somebody to get, and it's only going to be Ohio State, right? I don't think this line is going to sit here by come Saturday, folks. I said folks like a weirdo, y'all. So -16.5 is the bet. Lock me in. Some money bet, boy. Give me that cash. Easy money today.